Hello everybody, welcome back to Premier Guns. Today we're going to look at the 825. We looked at the Pro Sport, we did an unboxing of that. We're going to do the standard 825 today as we have not covered that. So this is the new Browning box. Browning logos on there. This is the one you'll start seeing with all the 525s, the laminates, etc, etc. Much better box than it used to be. It is now sort of a flight case as well, so it will lock. You have combination locks on there and obviously 4-clip locks, keep your gun safe. So that's the boring bit about the box. So we'll get her opened up. And inside we've got a plush black velvet style cushioning. And in the top there, I don't know why they've not done this on the Pro Sport boxes because they had perfectly enough amount of space to do so, but there's a little pocket there for the booklets, information and warranty. They didn't do it on the Pro Sport boxes, don't know why. But that is a really good idea. I really like that, keeps everything nice and tidy. Obviously Browning logo on there just for a bit of show, breaks up the black, nice bit of sort of silver inlay on there. And then obviously the box, so pretty standard box. It's all sort of a plasticky composite style as you would normally see with any sort of ABS case. However, Browning have gone a little bit further, and at the bottom of where the gun sits in both compartments, the barrel, the forend and the action, it is again this plush sort of cushioned black style material. It's really nice actually. It's a really nice box considering it's the cheaper end of the market for say. We are starting to see them with the 525s as well, so the basic guns. So yeah, the box game has definitely gone up a notch with Browning. Keep up Beretta. Browning are sort of leading the way with most things at the moment. So yeah, 825, this is the standard Sporter, right-handed of course. There are left-handeds coming out at the end of this year / start of next year, so you left-handed people will get your left-handed hands on them. Grade 5/6 American Walnut as a standard feature now on the Sporter ones. These also come with a palm swell, not as aggressive as the old 725s used to be. The newer 725s were better, but this palm swell that comes on the 825s just feels really, really nice, fills your palm up really well. I've had a lot of compliments about the palm swell on these guns. Inflex 2 pad, we're used to seeing them pretty much on most Brownings now. Obviously it comes with the one, but most shops such as ourselves will stock other Inflex 2 pads and the spacers so we can get the length of pull just right for you when we do the fitting of your new gun. Adjustable trigger, seen on a lot of 525s, 725s, etc. sporting range now. 3 position or 3-point trigger, same as it always used to be. Little Allen key at the bottom. Move it backwards, forwards, always comes in the center pin to start with. You've also got, of course, which I've said before, the little 8 on top of the top lever, the new top lever. You've got a new safety switch on there, and of course you've got a plain action with 825, 8 pronounced in white, so it was made to stick out, shall we say. Everybody knew you were shooting an 825, and those new cuts in the action as well, much sharper appearance, much more modern. Really, really nice gun. Built on the same chassis as the 725, however there are a lot of changes gone on internally and externally on this gun. So forend and barrels, this particular one has the beaver tail. Now the Sporter one does come with the option of a beaver tail or a rounded forend. The beaver tails on these are the same as what you get on the Pro Sports and the S3s. Really nice forend. They're just right. Again, a lot of compliments about the beaver tail forends on, again, both the Pro Sport, the S3 and these. With the forend, of course, I have mentioned before, there are some changes again. They've changed the way the forend iron sits, so the sort of design there. They've changed the size of the hole. It's much easier to access now for those guys with the bigger fingers. And they've also done what they call a dolphin's tail. So they've took, if you look at a 725, they took the sharp edges off the lever so it doesn't catch you anymore. Little things, but they do make a big difference. And when you actually look at them next to each other, you can see the differences. So yeah, good points from Browning once again. Barrels, obviously DS barrels, matte black. You've got the tram line on top as you would normally see on Brownings now. Double bead, double white bead. Again, pretty standard stuff. 3-inch chamber on the Sporters, 3-inch chamber on the S3, 2 3/4-inch chamber on the Pro Sports. You've got the standard sort of hammer style ejectors, again something we're used to seeing. And then moving back to the front, we've got the new DS chokes. Now these are very, very good chokes. They have been proven to be very popular, especially in the 3/8. We're struggling to keep up with orders on the 3/8 chokes in these particular chokes, but they are on the way and we should be able to fulfill them orders pretty soon as Browning can get them to us. So that's the gun. Obviously we all know the gun. We'll pop it together. This particular one is 30-inch. Non-adjustable, so this is available in adjustable as well, with or without a beaver tail. Again, lots of options. The adjustable is a little bit more money, but the beaver tail option doesn't actually affect the price. They are the same price, so that's another good point from Browning. Last thing in this particular box, so it's pretty simple. You get your book on how to obviously set your locks should you wish to do so. 5 chokes of this gun is standard. You've got everything from your cylinder all the way up to your full. It's your in-betweens you haven't got, but you are able to buy them separately. So if you do wish to, you have got another space in the box. If you take that out, you've got another space. You could hold up to 7 chokes, which is 6 chokes, which is nice. Choke key, standard choke key, T-bar, probably one of the best choke keys on the market. Really easy to use. Yeah, it's a simple thing, but when you've just got something nice like that, it makes life so much easier. Of course, the chokes are in 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. The new style that Browning have gone for. And finally, obviously your Allen key. Should you have the adjustable comb version, you will get a second Allen key for the comb, obviously, and the pad at the back will have the hole in to access the screw to adjust the comb. Pretty simple. I mean, keep it simple. That's one thing I always say in shooting. You've got 5 chokes, you sort of cover everything. As a beginner gun, these are absolutely brilliant. One of the best made guns on the market at the minute, in our opinion, here at Premier Guns. Obviously, if you wish to go a bit further, you've got the S3, you've got the Pro Sport. I know they're hard to get hold of at the minute, but be patient. They are on the way. Browning are doing the best. The ones we've had have absolutely flew off the shelves, and we've had nothing but great reports off them. So keep your eyes out. If you are interested in any 825s, please get in touch with us. We do have standard Sports on the shelf and we have S3s on the way. We also have Pro Sports on the way, but it will be towards the end of the year. So that's the quick unboxing of the 825 Standard Sporter, or Sporter 1. I keep calling it Standard Sporter, it's Sporter 1. Any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.